In 1907, a good few years before Tutankhamun's tomb was discovered, another tomb was discovered very close by Tutankhamun's tomb. It's known only as Tomb 55 because no one really knows who the occupant was.
This tomb had nothing inside. Bare walls, and all the way inside, there's a burial chamber with a body inside and 4 magical blocks around the sarcophagus. But this tomb was different. The 4 magical blocks were not turned outwards, were turned inwards. As if whoever did it didn't want to protect the mummy from the outer world, but instead wanted to protect the world from the contents of this tomb.
This was done officially by the priests because there was an official seal on the door. And what was strange is that the mummy was still in the middle of the tomb, inside a coffin, except that the depiction of the face of the coffin had been ripped off, just leaving one eye. The name of the occupant that was written on the coffin had been completely scratched out.
On the way out of the tomb, on the right side of the wall, there's heretic inscriptions, which is the language of the high priests. Those inscriptions say, "The evil one shall not live again." They didn't just want to wipe him from history. They wanted to wipe him from the future.
So who is the occupant of Tomb 55? We know from the records that survive from ancient Egypt, from the walls of tombs and temples, that there was a pharaoh called Akhenaten who reigned for 17 years.
Akhenaten believed in a complete different ideology than all the ancient Egyptian cults and religion at the time. And there was the struggle between Akhenaten and the high priests. Akhenaten believed that there's only one God, not multiple. And that one God is God Eaton. He is the power behind the solar disk.
So what is it about Akhenaten that makes the opening of his tomb so powerful? Because Akhenaten was potentially of extraterrestrial origin. This ultimately goes back to Akhenaten's introduction of the teaching of the celestial disk.
Perhaps that sun disk that Akhenaten prayed to could have been an extraterrestrial giving knowledge to the ancient Egyptians.